Your hero has completed their journey, and now it's time for them to go home. In this video, I'm going to break down the 12th stage of the hero's journey, the return with the elixir. Oftentimes, the hero's journey is depicted in a circular graph, kind of like a clock. It shows the hero at the top and then each stage of the hero's journey on a different part of the circle. A lot of these have lines going through the middle of them, which depicts the plot points that take place in the ordinary world and the plot points that take place in the special or other world. Your hero goes around in this linear journey, like around this circle, starting in the ordinary world and then ending back up in the ordinary world, but they've gone through a transformation and are a different version of themselves. The return with the elixir is when they go back into the ordinary world, this new version of themselves. They have defeated the villain, they've saved the day, they were successful, they discovered this treasure, they have saved maybe the lives of their family, and on the way they matured as a person, they gained these new abilities, they gained new insight, and now when they go back to their original ordinary world, it's a little bit different than how it was before. They don't slot back into the world the same way that they did when they were first discovered as a hero, because now they are a hero and the way they interact with the world is a little bit different. But it's not different in a bad way. They've saved the day and are victorious, and so when they go back to the ordinary world, a lot of times they get to share in that victory and that excitement with the people in the ordinary world. When your hero returns to the ordinary world, they are celebrated. It's the culmination of your story, and it's that moment of emotional payoff where they're able to come home a hero and be a hero around all of their loved ones and the people from their world. In this video, I'm going to break down what the return with the elixir is, give you some examples, and then share what I believe you need to do in order to write this plot point in an emotionally satisfying way for your reader. So first, what is Return with the Elixir? In this definition, borrowed from movieoutline.com, it is defined as, this is the final stage of the hero's journey in which he returns home to his ordinary world a changed man. He will have grown as a person, learned many things, faced many terrible dangers, and even death, but now looks forward to the start of a new life. His return may bring fresh hope to those he left behind, a direct solution to their problems, or perhaps a new perspective for everyone to consider. The final reward that he obtains may be literal or metaphoric. It could be a cause for celebration, self-realization, or an end to strife, but whatever it is, it represents three things: change, success, and proof of his journey. The return home also signals the need for resolution for the story's other key players. The hero's doubters will be ostracized, his enemies punished, and his allies rewarded. Ultimately, the hero will return to where he started, but things will clearly never be the same again. I really like this definition because it highlights the change in the hero and also how the ordinary world reacts to the hero. How the hero's allies are celebrated and how the enemies are ostracized, and how it creates this really emotionally satisfying ending for the readers where good prevailed over evil, and evil is evil always and is never going to exist anymore. It's a really big payoff for your reader who have been rooting for this hero this whole time, to see them celebrated and to see them happy after all of this death and rebirth and strife and trials and difficulties. It's a good moment. It's a happy moment for your reader. Sometimes your hero returns with a very literal elixir, like a ton of treasure or a potion that's going to heal their family, but other times it's a metaphorical elixir. Sometimes they have done something that will save their family, like they've defeated some villain that was threatening them and now the threat is gone. In most cases, it's a cause for celebration, so whatever it is making the people in the ordinary world happy. Disney's Moana has a very classic return with the elixir scene where Moana arrives back on her island and jumps off the boat and runs and hugs her family, and everyone is super happy and nobody, like, the island isn't dying anymore and everything is fine and it's a big celebration. Moana not only brings back the knowledge that she has saved her island and has restored the heart of Te Fiti, but her quest has also restored her people's love of being on the water and ability to go beyond the reef, because they hadn't been going beyond the reef, but now she had gone so far beyond the reef that she's now able to bring them into that and reconnect them with that part of their ancestry. And so that's another elixir that she brings back to them. Moana has returned a hero. She was reborn a self-assured, confident version of herself who is able to guide and lead her people beyond the reef. She teaches them, she helps them, and the movie ends with all of the people on these boats going beyond the reef, and this happy music is playing, and Moana is this confident, wonderful version of herself that she wasn't at the beginning of the movie because of the experiences that she went on over the course of it. This is an emotionally satisfying moment for both your character and your readers, who have become very close to your hero over the course of the journey. They get what they want, and their new, improved version of themselves helps them be a different person with the people in their ordinary world, but that version of the person is oftentimes better than the person that they started as in the hero's journey. So what do you have to do in order to write this plot point well? Make it satisfying. Make it happy. Have the version of your hero that they are reborn as be better in the ordinary world than the one that they were at the beginning. Have them be more confident, and have that confidence allow them to connect with everybody more. Have the ordinary world also go through a transformation because of what your hero has done. Everything in the hero's journey is centered around your hero. So have the ordinary world's transformation be the result of your hero's transformation, and have that transformation be positive. Remember, this is not a tragedy, this is a happy ending, this is a happy story. If you were grappling with a theme, and if your hero had to choose between two sides of the theme during your climax, and if they made the right choice, which they should because this is a happy ending, your hero's ordinary world should blossom as a result of that side of the theme that they chose. I'm not going to go that much into theme in this video series, but if you're interested, I've linked a couple of videos in the description below that can give you a good overview of what a major theme is and how to incorporate it. Honestly, that's really all there is to this one. This isn't a very complicated stage. This is just a big celebration and a big happy moment for your hero who's been struggling for a really long time, and they defeated the villain and they got the reward, and now they get to reap the benefits of that. And your reader also gets to enjoy the benefits of that because they get to see how happy your hero is, and they are also happy because they are getting pleasure out of reading your story. Your hero has now come full circle. They are back where they started, but are now a completely different version of themselves. Life is way better than it was in the beginning, and that is all thanks to you and the journey that you put your hero on. So that's it for this final video of my 12-part video series on the hero's journey. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful to you. If it was, please make sure to like it and also subscribe to my channel. My name is Claire Fraze, and I'm the award-winning young adult author of the paranormal thriller They Stay series, including books They Stay, They Whisper, and They Return. I make videos on this channel sharing actionable writing tips that helped me personally improve as a writer. I talk about things like plot structure, things that I've learned in books or classes that I've taken, and in general, things that I have learned over the course of my writing education that have helped me personally improve. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Are you writing a story in line with the hero's journey? If you've watched this entire series and haven't commented already sharing what your story is about, maybe take a minute and do so, because I love hearing about what you're writing. It's very fun for me, and I also think it's fun to go and look at what other people who have watched this video series are working on. It's just cool. I'm super grateful that you took the time to watch this entire series. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting the channel and for supporting my videos. I hope you have a fantastic week, everybody, and as always, happy writing.